Hello, beautiful souls. We have got quite a week ahead. So let me give you a quick rundown before I dive deep. I have all my notes before we dive deep into the details. So first, we're quickie, we're quicking. We're kicking off with the Sun and Mercury coming together in harmonious Libra. This energy is all about clear communication and bringing balance to our relationships. It's the perfect time to resolve those conflicts and create harmony where it's been missing. And then the highlight of the week, and I've been harping on it, it seems like for months, but we're going to have our final eclipse of 2024 happening on October 2nd in the sign of Libra. It is a solar eclipse. This powerful event is linked with the South Node and Black Moon Lilith, which means deep themes of past patterns, karmic baggage, and shadow work are coming up for us to release. It's time to shed the old and step into something more authentic, even if it feels uncomfortable, which it probably will. And then, as if the cosmos didn't have enough intensity, and I'm going to be using that word a lot, um, from Friday to Sunday, the moon will move into Scorpio. Scorpio is that sign of transformation, emotional depth, and getting real with ourselves. And I have a lot of Scorpio energy around me, so I never get any relief from getting real. This energy is perfect for breakthroughs and clarity, especially after this eclipse season. Globally, the energies might feel a bit chaotic, and my heart goes out to everyone who's dealing with the hurricane, fires, just all the natural things that are happening with our earth. My heart goes out to all the families who have no electricity, who are just dealing with all the things, and it's really tough right now. So my heart goes out to you. The Libra Aries and Libra Cancer squares are pushing us to focus on finding middle ground between keeping the peace and healing all those old wounds. So buckle up. We've got a lot to cover, and let's dive into this week's cosmic energy and see how we can navigate it together. So let's start with the beginning of the week. On Monday, we've got the Sun and Mercury moving together in the sign of Libra. It's called a conjunct. Libra is all about peace, balance, and harmony. It loves justice and fairness. When the Sun and Mercury are in Libra, we're being invited to bring balance back into our lives, especially in how we communicate. If you've been feeling tension in any of your relationships, this is the week to address it. Libra energy encourages us to approach conversations with kindness, diplomacy, and a genuine desire for peace. It's about listening. Listening, people. Just as much as it's about speaking. And let's be honest, sometimes we rush through conversations trying to get our point across without really hearing the other side. This week, though, it's your chance to hit pause, breathe, and make sure you're balancing the scales of communication. It's there. If there's a tough conversation you've been avoiding, now's the time. The universe is giving you a cosmic green light to lean into those into all that difficult stuff with grace, and more grace. You might be surprised at how easily things can shift when you approach them with Libra's loving, harmonious energy. So now let's talk about the main event, the final eclipse of 2024, happening on October 2nd in the sign of Libra at 11:46 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time, which will be 1:46 p.m. Central Daylight Time and 2:46 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Eclipses are powerful, so powerful. They're like wild cards that shake up things and push us towards where we need to go. This one is no different. It's coming to us with some serious transformative energy. You may ask, why is this eclipse so potent? Because it's conjunct, it's close to the South Node and Black Moon Lilith. So let's start with the South Node. In astrology, the South Node represents our past, our karmic baggage, our old patterns and habits that we've been dragging along for way too long. And since this eclipse is in Libra, those old patterns likely revolve around relationships, communication, and the ways we connect with others. Maybe you've been stuck in a dynamic that's no longer serving you, or you've been holding on to an old way of thinking that's limiting your growth. This eclipse is here to help you let that go. Let it go, people. Let it go. Whether it's a person, a mindset, a career, a dream, let it go because it makes room for something new to come in. The energy of this eclipse is all about release. It's a time to shed those outdated patterns that have been weighing you down, especially in your relationships. Libra wants us to connect with others in a more balanced and harmonious way. But first, we need to clear out the old and make room for what is new and what is of purpose in your life. We outgrow so many things and we want to hang on to them, but now's the time. New moons are all about, it's all about new beginnings, but for those new beginnings to come in and have room to be invited in, you have to release and let go of all the things that are no longer needed. They're taking up space that is limiting your invitation to welcome in all this amazing new things that is waiting for you. It might feel uncomfortable at first, but trust me, this is the kind of energy that leads to real freedom and authenticity. So that's, that South Node is really asking you to look at the old, outdated things from the past that need to go. And then we've got Black Moon Lilith involved. Lilith is a powerful symbol in astrology. She represents the parts of ourselves that we've kept hidden, repressed, or felt ashamed of. During this eclipse, Lilith is asking us to confront those parts of ourselves. This might bring up some raw emotions, but it's also an opportunity for deep healing and feeling so empowered. Think of Lilith's energy as a cosmic invitation to reclaim your power, to stop hiding or playing small, and to embrace all parts of yourself, even the parts you've been afraid to show the world. This eclipse is pushing us to let go of what no longer serves us, both in our outer world and in our inner soulful world. It's time to get real with ourselves and step into a more authentic, empowered version of who we are. So that's on Wednesday, and we're going to be feeling that eclipse energy all into October. So the energy is exact on Wednesday, but it's going to permeate October and into 2025. So we have work to do, people. And then this weekend, the moon, that fabulous moon, is going to move into Scorpio on Friday. The moon will be with us until Sunday in the sign of Scorpio. And Scorpio's energy is all about transformation, depth, truth. After the eclipse shakes things up, the Scorpio moon comes in to help us process those emotions at an even deeper level. Again, Scorpio doesn't shy away from that word, intensity. It's here to help us dive into the shadows, uncover hidden truths, and transform through that process. This weekend might feel very heavy emotionally, but it's also a time for powerful breakthroughs. If you've been avoiding your feelings or if there's something you've been pushing down, Scorpio energy is going to bring it to the surface. Thank you, Scorpio. And while you might feel a bit overwhelmed, it's exactly what you need to gain in clarity, emotional clarity. The Scorpio moon is the perfect follow up to the eclipse because it pushes us to get real with ourselves and with others. This is when you can have those deeper conversations, do the inner work, and truly transform. So if you feel like something is bubbling up inside of you this weekend, don't ignore it. Let it rise to the surface and trust that this process is part of your growth. Globally, the energies this week are going to feel, again, intense and possibly chaotic. We've got Libra energy squaring off with Aries and Cancer, which creates tension between wanting to keep the peace, Libra, and needing to assert ourselves, Aries, or focus on emotional healing, Cancer. This can lead to shifts in power dynamics, both on a personal level and a collective level. We may be seeing unexpected changes in leadership, relationships between nations, or even within societal structures. But remember, these cosmic tensions are here to push us towards growth. Sometimes things have to break. They have to break down before they can be rebuilt into a stronger, more balanced way. And as we can see in our world, things are definitely breaking down. And it's a process. It's just even the simplest things of how we consume. We eat, we chew it up, it goes into our stomach, it needs to break down even more, and then it comes out and it goes where it goes. But there is a process. Maybe that wasn't the best example, but it's a process. The key this week, both personally and globally, is to find balance, find peace, find love, find compassion. Balance between asserting ourselves and maintaining harmony. Balance between emotional healing and moving forward. The cosmos is giving us an opportunity to step into a more authentic, empowered version of ourselves. And that's true on a global scale as well. We are fighting hard. We are fighting hard. So, how do we navigate this powerful week? Well, number one, we embrace the Libra energy, using it to really find peace, find your voice, find harmony in your relationships, really seek harmony, peace, just the divine. Number two, prepare for the eclipse on October 2nd. This is your moment to release what's no longer serving you. Let go of old patterns and step into a more authentic version of yourself. Be ready for Lilith's energy to bring up some raw emotion, but trust that all parts of your healing process. Set aside time on Wednesday to be quiet, listen to your inner guidance, light a candle, journal, keep your favorite crystals close. 3, lean into the Scorpio's transformative energy over the weekend. Don't shy away from the intensity. This is your opportunity to dive deep, get real, and experience emotional breakthroughs that can lead to powerful, powerful growth. And number 4, I will be hosting my monthly mystical magical chat on this Tuesday, October 2nd, via Zoom. If you would like to hear about what the cosmic weather will be like for October and talk about this eclipse, I will be available. It's on Zoom, so you can ask questions. And the best part is that it's free. You can get the link in my newsletter, or you can go to pattycamston.org and click the newsletter tab, and you can find it there, or go to my bio on Instagram. There is a link for the Zoom there. It is on Tuesday at 5 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time, which is 8 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. So, guys, this week is full of cosmic potential. And while it might feel overwhelming and intense, it's also the perfect opportunity to transform, evolve, and step into your highest self. We are in unprecedented times, and it's your invitation to listen and step up to your soul's calling. Your soul's calling. So be sure to check out your weekly horoscope at pattycamston.org in my newsletter tab. I write a weekly horoscope so you can get the information. So it will tell you about how this eclipse is affecting you personally with personalized guidance. Read both your rising sign and your sun sign for the full picture of how the energy is affecting you. And with that, I'm sending you so much love and light as we navigate these energies together. Trust the process, embrace the flow, and see where the universe takes you. Until next time, beautiful soul.